Going by our preparation yesterday, our preparation the day before, coming off the win against Boston College, I really, felt good about what we were doing, and certainly that came to a quick end start of the game. Obviously, you can't put yourself in a situation being down 25 in the first half, and while the guys showed some fight and some better play in the second half, to be out rebounded by 13, 14 in the first half and be down by 25 really set the tone and made it really almost an impossibility to come back. We did believe we could. We came out and we fought and we got it down to 11, but certainly we didn't do anything well today, and Barber certainly controlled the game and the big guys controlled the interior, and so the rebounding and Barber's play were clearly better than ours, and so that's the situation we're in. So disappointing and a bad loss for us in a home loss. As you know, where we stand on home losses, can't have them, and we certainly got our first one in conference play.
Jamie, you mentioned the interior defense that they had in the first half. How big of a factor was that? Because it's almost like they were daring you to just pound them.
They sagged. They did the things we knew they were going to do. They go under ball screens, go under the handoffs, make us make some shots. And we've had some teams do that before, and they've paid for it. And then we've had some time struggle. But the missed shots turned into transition opportunities on almost every single time down. And we had 2 offensive rebounds, I think, in the second shot with 20 misses in the first half, I should say. So that speaks volumes right there. But they scored inside, and they with those bigs, and they got every rebound. It seemed like so. We had to out rebound them, and we got out rebound by 16. That to me was the biggest thing. We knew Barber would get some points. I did think we got some turnovers out of them, maybe more in the second half. But it was. I think our shots, our makes, our misses affected what we were doing on the defensive end.
Game where, at the beginning you guys couldn't hit much of anything.
Mm-hmm.
You need to remind the players that you still need to play defense.
Yeah, defense and rebounds got to be a constant, and it's something that can be if you're really committed and really really make that step, and we haven't, and we need to, and that's why we're in this position. So it can't be about making shots, and that's where we seem to have put ourselves in today's game, because our offense led to them transition all night long, and we couldn't keep Barber in front of us, and obviously they made the free throws too, as he did.
Jamie, you mentioned coming out of Boston College, you felt pretty good about your preparation.
Mm-hmm.
Interior defensively, were you also feeling that way? Because Anya and Abu seem to have their way.
Yeah, it was, as I said earlier. Obviously it didn't happen, didn't occur, and so it was Freeman had 14 rebounds. We can't forget him. It just didn't. It didn't. You can practice on Monday, but it's how you play on Tuesday, and especially how you start, and we certainly didn't start well.
Jamie, because you guys have been so efficient scoring the ball, though, can that lead to those sort of lapses defensively, thinking, well, we're going to get it going here, and we can kind of...
I don't know if I'm not right in the mood for making excuses for us. That was... we've got to get better rebounding-wise, defensively, and our numbers are pretty good, so it hides the fact to some degree. But we've got some wins against some good teams with outscoring them. Notre Dame comes to mind, obviously, but we've got to do something about this. This can't happen, and certainly we haven't had something to this degree. But this is we got what we deserve by our performance.
Jamie, you guys have been a great free throw shooting team, but tonight Barber had the ball a lot in the second half. How difficult is it to come back against a team, a guy like that can hit free throws?
Well, I don't know if it's possible. 25 down, you're not, and the guy that control the ball. We got some turnovers. He made his free throws. They go 13 for 17. You just, you've got to do, 25. You got to play, perfect game, and because they're going to use more clock and put you in that situation. So got to 11. Did some good things to get to there, but eventually we just wore down.
when it came to not getting offensive rebounds? Was it
Hmm.
poor shot selection that led to bad rebounds, or was it just not boxing?
It was a lot of jump shots that we took. Didn't make them. Again, we can't let misses affect what we're doing in other areas, whether it be rebounding, defending, execution. And so I think it was a combination of that. I don't know that it was horrible shots. It was jump shots. They were sagging. They were in the lane. We didn't finish. It seemed like we missed some layups as the half progressed. Maybe not early, but as the half progressed, and there was a stretch there. And you can't. You can't miss that many shots and just get 2 offensive rebounds on a team that prides herself on their offensive rebounding.